What's going on, Cowboys Nation? I'm back with another video, and in today's video, we will be doing a mock draft picks 1 through 10. Now, as you can see, we are working with trades this time. I did a mock draft a month or two ago with no trades. It was a completely different mock draft. I'm going to be fixing up some of my picks that I made that obviously I don't think that are gonna be picks anymore on that team. So let's get started. First pick, obviously, Trevor Lawrence. We can all agree with that one. There's no debating that he's the best quarterback coming out of this year's draft class, or even the best skilled player, or one of them. So Trevor Lawrence, obviously, going to the Jags. Obvious pick. Number two, I think Zach Wilson going to the Jets is another obvious pick, but it would not shock me if they took, Justin Fields. It would shock me a little if they took Trey Lance or Mac Jones, but I think, Zach Wilson is the obvious pick there again. Uh, this is where it starts to get interesting. The number third pick, the 49ers, they could take Mac Jones or Trey Lance. I mean, they traded to number three. To get a quarterback, sorry. Or they could even take Justin Fields. This is another hard one, but I think I'm going to go with Trey Lance here. I just think he fits well in Kyle Shanahan's scheme. He had, I think, 0 interceptions in 2019 with like 39 touchdowns, I'm pretty sure. But he just fits really well in Kyle Shanahan's offense scheme, like I said. But they could take Justin Fields or Mac Jones, but I'm just going with my instinct here. I'm going with Trey Lance. Now, this is where the draft starts to get interesting because the Falcons could draft Justin Fields, could draft Mac Jones, could draft Kyle Pitts, who I'm going to take here. I'm actually going to take Kyle Pitts, and I think they're going to give Matt Ryan another chance here. If they have Kyle Pitts, then they'll have him, Julio, and Calvin Ridley, which will be a very explosive offense. I think they'll give another year to work with Matty Ice. If he doesn't do good with these weapons, then I don't think he's going to be the quarterback after this year's season coming up. But yeah, Kyle Pitts wouldn't be a shocker. I think he's the best skilled player coming out of this year's draft. I bet many other people agree. Obviously, Trevor Lawrence, Penei Sewell are also very talented. Now, speaking of Penei Sewell, I have him going to the Cincinnati Bengals. Don't see Jamar Chase going there. I know a lot of people on their mock drafts have Jamar Chase going to the Cincinnati Bengals. He opted out this year, was training for the draft. Jamar Chase was, but they have T. Higgins, they have Tyler Boyd, who are two great receivers. I know T. Higgins was their first pick in the second round last year in the 2020 draft. He was now probably a top 5 rookie in the wide receiver core in 2020, maybe even top 3. If someone could debate that, that's a Cincinnati Bengals fan. I bet they could make that debate. So I'm going with Penei Sewell to protect Burrow. And yeah, they could go with the defensive player. Defense never hurts. Maybe Cody Pay, edge rusher, Micah Parsons, but Penei Sewell is definitely the best. What is he, a guard, tackle, whatever, coming out of this year's draft class. Now we got the Miami Dolphins. This is a tricky one because a lot of people are saying Jamar Chase again if he doesn't get scooped up by the Bengals, but they actually just signed Will Fuller. Oh, update. I'll update this after my mock draft. So the Dolphins just got Will Fuller in free agency. They have Devontae Parker, who's a very good number 1 receiver. Signed Will Fuller. Mike Gesicki is a very good tight end. I think they're going to go with the defensive pick here. Could go Micah Parsons, could go not Najee yet, and I think they'll take Najee with their second first round pick. Could go Cody Pay, but this is a hard one. I think I'm just gonna go with the safe pick here and go Micah Parsons, a linebacker. He's the best linebacker to come out of this year's draft class. Played for Penn State. The Dolphins obviously need linebacker help, edge rusher help. Their secondary is very good with their number one corner being what's his face, Xavier Howard. Number two corner, Byron Jones, very very good on corners. Safeties, I couldn't name them off the top of my head, but they're very good. So I'm just gonna go with Micah Parsons there. Wouldn't be surprised if they took Rashawn Slater as an offensive lineman or Kwity Paye or really one of those players off the board. Now we got the Lions. I think they're going Jamar Chase here. This is an obvious pick because Kenny Galladay uh, got picked up by the Giants in free agency, and Mark Jones went to the Jags. So now they're just really working with TJ Hawkinson at tight end. They need another weapon. They're going to have to go with Jamar Chase if he falls, or Jalen Waddle, or what do you call it? Devontae Smith. Sorry, I had a little brain fart. But yeah, I think they're gonna go with Jamar Chase. Very talented player. He had over 2,000 receiving yards in the 2019 season. Before he opted out. So yeah, Jamar Chase going to the Lions. Now we got the Panthers. I'm going Justin Fields here. I don't know why Justin Fields is behind Mac Jones. He had a way better pro day the other day. Justin Fields going to the Panthers. Teddy Bridgewater is not the answer. I would not be surprised if they took. Jalen Waddle or Devontae Smith because they lost Curtis Samuel. So now they're working with Robbie Anderson. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm gonna go with Justin Fields. Maybe he's their franchise quarterback. You never know. All right. Broncos going Mac Jones. Drew Lock is terrible. I feel bad for Jerry Judy, and Cortland Sutton because they're two amazing talents, but they have Drew Lock throwing them the ball. And then when he got, I think, what was it? Remember last year when like the whole quarterback group got COVID and like they picked that guy off the streets basically who played. They need quarterback help. I'm going Mac Jones if he falls, or Justin Fields. If they're obviously going to pick him up. And they have a very good tight end. Noah Fant. Very, very good tight end. So all they're missing in that offense is a few offensive linemen or a couple. Running back, I know Philip Lindsay went to the Texans, and obviously a QB. All right, now we got my Dallas Cowboys. Obviously, this is Cowboy Nation. It's my YouTube channel, so obviously I'm a Cowboys fan. If they have this pick, I either want Patrick Surtain or J.C. Horn. See, with J.C. Horn, he ran a 4.39, so he is very, very fast. If you play press coverage, he's going to lock down a receiver. Maybe not Tyreek Hill, but he's going to do way better than Patrick Surtain because Patrick Surtain ran a 4.46. So this is going to be a tricky pick, but I'm still going to go with Patrick Surtain here. When he played for Alabama, he locked down literally half of the field. He did amazing. I'm sorry, there's background noise. Someone's leaf blowing their lawn, being annoying. But yeah, let's review it here. Trevor Lawrence, number 1. Zach Wilson, number 2. Trey Lance, Kyle Pitts, Penei Sewell, Micah Parsons, Jamar Chase, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, and Patrick Surtain. Leave a comment down below if you want to see picks 11 through 21. The next 10 picks, I'll really do whatever. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment if you want to see any changes that you might have, or if you want to see another video idea. But thank you guys for watching, and I will be back with another video soon. Hopefully have a busy schedule at school, but spring break is coming up. Happy Easter, everyone, and yeah.